everyone, this is AetherNightmare, and welcome back to night 4 of Pokémon Shield. As I was saying, prior to the technological screw-up, my team has leveled up a little bit since last time, and I didn't do it necessarily by grinding. I did it more so because off-screen I've decided to maybe catch some of the Pokemon that I have otherwise missed in areas that have already gone by, just to save on time, and also because weather spawns are somewhat random. They are based on the day, but we do not know what days correspond to what yet, and it actually could take an entire year to get this game's weather patterns mapped out. So yeah, if I'm working on that Pokedex and it's for Pokemon I'm not using anyway, why not? The thing is, catching grants experience, and, yeah, this is all just from the old wild areas. I was actually going back because I wanted to see if I could find a Cursula. I could not. I know what area it spawns in, but it needs to be raining, and it was, in fact, snowing. So, we'll have more future chances. Other than that, most of my off-screen time was pretty minimal. Not really much to speak of. A couple more berries, that's about it. But before I continue any further, I want to see if I need to stock up on any items. So, what have you got? I can now purchase more items. Fantastic. Yeah, I want to get a couple more balls. Actually, I should do 10 at a time. Because Premier Balls. You gotta love them. Even though I have not used a single one. 13, 8. I should get 2 more of these. 2 more super potions. Ooh, we get hyper potions now. And always remember to carry at least 1 Pokédoll in case something decides to want to take a bite out of your hide. There was also a guy around here somewhere that wanted to trade a Marcactus. I don't remember who, but I did catch an additional Marcactus. So I want to see which of you dudes wants the cactus. Oh, that's right, you have bargains. What's today's bargain? A poison barb. I don't need it, but man, I want it. So, all my shopping sprees end, I guess. Big Pearl. I still don't have any Big Pearls. Sorry. Pokemon is slacking off. Which one of you guys wanted the cactus? I could have sworn there was somebody around here who wants a cactus. You guys just want to play with Bronzong. You want souvenirs. If I don't find him right away, I'll find him later. Flying Taxi. TM. Oh! You weren't here before. But you gave me a TM for Fly. The first airborne taxi in the Galar region was a Corviknight. We've been keeping the tradition ever since. Well, cool. Maybe I missed that house. Maybe it wasn't even in this town. Maybe it was like somewhere else. I know that there's someone around here who wants my cactus. I just don't remember who. I guess I can always save it for post-game, but whoever you are, I've got your delivery. Oh, I gotta go around this way. Here you are! Marcactus for Impidimp. Yes. Right here. Trade. Good for trading that one? Yes. Marcactus to Romeo. It has wings on the back of its head? I never noticed peepers. Oh god. You named it Peepers? Suddenly, I don't feel so great. Alright, what a great trade. And give and take between trainers. He named the creepy imp Peepers. I still gotta go back and catch another apple. Because it didn't go that far. But I figured we're gonna wrap back around anyway. Or eventually, the trams are gonna get rebuilt. And I just noticed that these kind of look like Pokemon, these lamps. So our next destination was off this way. If you want to get to Ballonlea, you'll need to make your way through Glimwood Tangle. Remember, in Glimwood Tangle, it's important to touch the mushrooms. To touch the mushrooms, not to not touch the mushrooms, to touch the mushrooms. This is why you don't nickname your Pokemon. I totally understand that, although I try to, just for fun. Okay, poke the mushrooms. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get them peepers? From an old man who wanted a cactus. Oh. This is a place that was in the 24-hour trailer. She said touch the mushroom. It lights up. Oh, there they go. As I inhale a bunch of spores. Oh, this one has a little glowy guy. Dang it, you said touch the mushrooms, and I've been ambushed. Lady! Well, I've already got one, so I guess I can take him out. As I instantly get confused. Good news is, if this attack goes through, it'll probably kill it in one hit. What with the power-up? Are there gluten-free spores? I kind of think they are gluten-free. Mushrooms in general, aren't they? Because there's no wheat. They're an entirely different genome of a species. Which way do I wish to take? Nothing is appearing in the grass. Maybe I need to light it all up first. Big root. Boost the amount of HP the holder restores from HP stealing moves. So things like, there's something. Hey, get back here. Oh, it's just you. I've already got one of you. All the way back at the daycare center. Not very effective, super effective. That's right, you're fairy, not psychic. Yeah, because gluten is in things like wheat, malt. Barley is malt. Or rather, malt is barley. How about you two? Couples fight in the illuminated forest? The railways are amazing. They can carry lots of people and Pokemon at once. I came to ride a Galar train. I wonder if meeting you will change my life. These are two extremely different trains of thought. I want to ride a train. Will you change my destiny? What is this, the Evangelion train? You know, that represents death, lady. I don't know if you want to get on that. Okay, everybody's got pressure. Let's get the pressure out of our system. Not very effective, but that's to... That's to Ninetales. Not effective, effective. Both. Screw it. Yeah, see, I was gonna say, it should work against Kirlia. I know it would. Because it's fairy type now. It's very psychic. Game, you lie. Oh wait, it affects sticks? Me too? Oh, Buttercup, you just send spores everywhere, don't you? Buttercup is a cotton explosion. Gosh, I have a couple shirts and stuff made out of fabric like that. I swear. Don't hug me, you're gonna come out pink. Because it sticks to everything. Every time I do laundry, I have to do it almost by itself because it'll stick. A good way to forget the trouble of this loss would be to ride the train. Too strong. Guess I'll look for someone I can actually beat. If you haven't caught them, it doesn't tell you the advantage. I think if you've defeated them once, it tells you the advantage. I just haven't defeated a Curlia in this playthrough yet. I was only familiar with them from other games. What about up this way? It's dark this way. But there's a TM. Snore. Which you have to be asleep to use. I wonder if we get anything for lighting all these. There's another one up there. Gonna have to go around to get it, though. Did I get this one? I don't think I did. This music sounds vaguely Christmassy to me. Oh, there goes an Impidimp. Some mushrooms react in interesting ways when you touch them. You care to explain, ma'am? Indeedy. Oh. Indeedy. I kind of thought this was going to be an Galarian version of Audino. But maybe not. Maybe it's its own Pokemon. Because I've seen one in the Pokemon centers. I just didn't know what it was. Oh, it's the ball. I'm like, I saw the square sparkles and I freaked for a second, sorry. It was just the luxury ball. I have had that happen in Pokemon Crystal, though. Somebody threw out a shiny Meowth, and I was like, no! Madams like me react in sad ways when we're defeated. Okay, there's a little bit of a trail this way. Oh! Oh, you're the evolved form. Morgrim. Looks like an edgy teenager. Frisk. They're more like servants than healers, according to the dex. Huh. I'll just take him out since I already have an Impidimp, and since he's traded, he'll level up even faster. Wants to learn Bounce. Let's see, how well is Bounce? 85-85, that's not good accuracy. The user bounces up high, then drops the target on the second turn, so it's like Fly. It may also leave the target with paralysis. Nah, it's flying type, but it's only got 5 PP, and I do not like that accuracy. That is some bad accuracy. Let's see. Luminous Moss. What is Luminous Moss? That's new. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It boosts special Everything just went dark. It boosts special defense if the holder is hit with a water-typed attack. It can only be used once. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Maybe it only lights things up for a little while. U-turn. After making its attack, the user rushes back to switch places with a party Pokemon in waiting. Yeah, another one I never really use. Like, it's good in some places, like competitive, but for the main story, eh. I could go that way, which I'm guessing is the way to go, but there was actually another path back here that I forgoed. Which makes me think it's a sub-path with goodies that I must now explore. There was, wasn't there? Yeah, this way. Are you looking for mushrooms? They give off light when you touch them. I wonder if you can make glow-in-the-dark stuff out of it. Or if they're edible, can you make glow-in-the-dark food? That'd be really cool. Edible glow-in-the-dark food. Milcery, I still have yet to see an Alcremie. At least I don't think I've seen one yet in my playthrough. Sinistea! Oh, it's so cute! Soon, my little teacup, soon. You're a ghost type, so... I want one so bad. And I'm allowed to have one in the challenge. With... I don't know who that is, so... Oh wait, yes I do. You're from Sun and Moon. I just forget your name. You are grass. There should be more lulls in here. Sorry, I haven't played X and Y yet, so sometimes I'll get a little confused about Pokemon from X and Y, because I'm not super familiar with them yet. Does this do anything to you, little Impidimp? Made him mad. So I've seen all X and Y Pokemon once, but not much more than that. Which I'm hoping I'll be able to eventually transfer my living dex over. Because 3DS is not going to be supported forever. I'd like to move them up if possible. Let's see. How do I get that one? There must be... Maybe I have to go, like, all the way around. Like this. There we go. Bright Powder. Item to be held by a Pokemon. It casts a tricky glare that lowers the opponent's accuracy. Okay, now we can maybe go back. Is there anything down here? Yeah, that's how we went. Okay. There's not a whole lot in plain sight. Stuff doesn't really pop up in here like it does outside the forest. All these spores, though. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the allergy den. It's beautiful. But I hope you aren't allergic to anything. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Oh my god. Nobody can say this game isn't pretty anymore. Oh, hi! Hi, little Morlo. And there's a little inky guy up there, too. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the town of Ballonlea, a charming town where people make their homes among the trunks of the towering trees. Oh, and there's little ones up here, too, on top. Hatterins? Hatterinas? I forget what you're called. Hat something. Glowing mushrooms, mysterious mushrooms. They're all the pranks of the fairy-type Pokemon. That's right, fairy types are even more mischievous than ghost types. If you get lost in Glimwood Tangle, it's probably the work of fairy-type Pokemon. I was lured into town quite unexpectedly. This place is a bit hard to describe. I don't know, glowing in mushroom seems to describe it quite well. There we go. Let's see, what else we got out here? Another little guy up there, Boing. Yes, hello Boing. Fuga, Fuga Gaga, I'm a Pokemon, have a battle with me. What? Listen for a second. Scorbunny and Sizzlepede are different species, but they're both still Pokemon. Scorbunny and I are different species, just like Sizzlepede and I are different too. If you think about it that way, there's no problem with calling me a Pokemon. I don't mind. What? You don't have to worry about me. Even I know it's pretty lofty logic. I wanted to become a Pokemon once. I think we all wanted to become a Pokemon once. You can be one? Well, good luck with that. I mean, there are bits in history where people did become Pokemon. Lots of ghost Pokemon used to be people. I've got one in my party. Candlewick is apparently souls. Whatever Geoglyph is in my party is the souls of people who died and need to get revenge, hence why they turn into Cafagarius. Oh, who else? Ghastly is a Pokemon that used to be another Pokemon. And Alakazam used to be... It said in its mythology that Alakazam used to be like a boy with psychic powers that became so powerful he became a Pokemon. And then there's Mewtwo, who was literally half human, half Pokemon clone experiment. So technically, you can be one. Hey, I've got it. A change of fashion style could change the way I feel too. I mean, they sell Pikachu onesies. Basically, if I can make myself feel the way a Pokemon does, it'd be like I became a Pokemon, don't you think? You, would you please put on some clothes with the fiery spirit that embodies my burning feelings? I mean, wouldn't you want to put on the clothes? I have no idea what you are asking of me, dude. Put on clothes that embody a fiery spirit, like the fire caboose outfit? Or is there like a ponyta I get to dress up as, or a Scorbunny? Oh my gosh, a Scorbunny onesie. Frank? That's my granddad's name. Welcome, Pokemon Trainer. Is Inkay fairy type? I know it's water. Opal has been a gym leader for a long, long time. Opal's gym stadium is also a smaller theater. Oh, it's a theater? You're looking for Frank? That'd be me, yes. What's this? You've got a letter addressed to me? Oh, this is from last stream. I forgot I picked up a letter. Wasn't it from a little girl, though? The sealed letter was from a little girl in the castle city. You handed the old letter to the old man. Now, who could be sending me letters? Oh, why, this says it's from Paula. That does take me back ages. Paula was the name of a girl I spent all my time playing with when I was a young lad. She fell ill, didn't tell me though. She kept it a secret just how sick she was. We ended up having a great row about it, then I moved away not long after that fight. I never met her again after the day I left. How was she? Did she look well? Dear old Paula. I mean, she looked well, that's not a lie. She's just, immortal. She looked well. That's a comfort to hear. I reckon I ought to give you something for this. A gift. For this gift you've brought. For you've brought me back a piece of my youth. Choice scarf. I wonder what happens if you tell him the other thing. She was either a ghost, or she had some sort of, like, Pokemon spell or something that kept her young. It's like the crystal sickness from Final Fantasy. You get it, and you get super sick, but then you never get sick again. Give me that, please. I'll be sick, super sick once and never sick again. I'll take that deal. I will take that deal. Give. An item to be held by a Pokemon. This curious scarf boosts speed, but only allows the use of one move. Do you have a dear friend in your life? Yes, I do. Make sure you treasure those dear to you while you have them close. You too, buddy. You too. Hey, don't interrupt our conversation. You're talking to the wall. Guys, do these spores, affect you in any way? Because a little girl's talking to the wall. Another little girl is immortal. Something's up with this forest. There is some stuff going on behind the scenes here. Oh, Chinchou's up there. Yeah, little hat. Little hat helping out on the kitchen. Oh, look at you. Defeated Stow-on-Side's gym leader, eh? You'll probably know your way around a TM like this one in that case. Ooh, revenge. The attack's move power is doubled if the user has been hurt by the opponent in the same turn. Having your Pokemon learn moves of different types can be a real help, you know. And she's got a little potted mushroom. Oh! I can turn the TV on? I didn't know I could turn the TV on. It's the news. But, yeah. Evolution is a bit tricky for Pokemon trainers. If a Pokemon evolves, it'll get stronger, but its appearance will change. Do you want to know how to make your Pokemon strong without evolving? Sure. Okay, I'll teach you while battling. Let's have a Pokemon battle. House is gonna get messed up again. You know, I really appreciated that in Black and White when your first battle was in the house and you completely wrecked your room. Tables flipped over, the desks are in disarray, your bed's unmade, books are off the shelf, the potted plant's knocked over, and it's all from little teeny tiny Pokemon. This is with my giant bird in your living room. Even though my Dottler hasn't evolved yet, it was hard to take down, wasn't it? The secret is this Eviolite. Mysterious evolutionary lump. When held by a Pokemon that can still evolve, it raises both defense and special defense. Okay, so it helps to allocate IV points. If you let a Pokemon that can still evolve hold this Eviolite, potato, that Pokemon's defense and special defense will go up. Okay. Wait a minute. This pillar looks like it's a tree. Is this house built around the trees of the forest? I mean, we do that sometimes here, too. Usually we'll build the deck, like, around trees, so that the tree is, like, coming up through the deck, and it provides shade. I've yet to see one in the house, though. There's a couple around here that does this with the Christmas tree, too, every year. They'll stick it through the deck, so, like, the top half of the Christmas tree looks like it's coming out of their roof. Found rest. Oh, nope. There we go. Balm mushroom, that's new. A rare mushroom that gives off a nice fragrance. It can be sold at a high price to shops. Okay. Who's up there? Inky. Let's see. Oh yeah, they always get creative with it every year. Oh! Challenger Bren. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you, huh? Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like Bren. Ugh, we've already had a serious battle with her. She's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my lead cards, okay? What's with that look, huh? It just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know, so we're meeting in the finals. You got that? I still keep trying to do a Scottish accent for her. I think it's getting a little better over time. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate the ball guy. Is love in the air, or is it just this Pokeball? Here, try it out and see for yourself. Love Ball. Love Ball, a Pokeball that works best when catching a Pokemon of the opposite gender of your Pokemon, which is funny. I wonder if they eventually fixed this. They probably did. But when Love Ball first came out, the coding was screwed up in it in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So it actually caught Pokemon of the same gender better. So, yay, Pride Ball! Love Ball is useful if you want to catch a Pokemon that's of the opposite gender of the one you send out into the battlefield. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? So yeah, Love Ball is the official Pokemon Pride Ball. I've been hearing more and more about people talk about you. I'm getting popular. Help! I feel like the quizzes are a bit too much. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and yet we have to deal with quizzes? Oh no, this is gonna be Blaine's gym all over again. Have you caught any Yamask in Galar? If you have, would you be interested in trading for the Yamask I caught abroad? Oh, I only have one, and I can't trade him, because he's part of my family. No! The answer is yes, but not yet. I will come back for that, especially since if it's a Yamask caught abroad, that means I get my first Pokemon I can use the Masuda method on for shiny hunting. So that is definitely a good deal. Although, thanks to Wonder Trade and all that, catching Pokemon in different regions isn't too bad anymore. Anything new here? Nope. She looks kind of strong. We're probably good. So let's save just in case, because it's gonna be quizzes. And like the last one, it had me catch Pokemon, not the last one, but the fire one. So I don't know what it's gonna do to catch me off guard. Would you like to challenge our gym? Of course. Then please change into your uniform in the locker room. This will not be a mission so much as a test of your quality. It's a very serious examination. I'm gonna guess it's fairy type just by the town's motif. That uniform looks good on you. Now relax, clear your mind, and go break a leg. Hopefully not literally. Looks like a warehouse down here. Oh no, it's a theater! It's behind the scenes of a theater, that's right. Ah, there you are, my dear gym challenger. Though you are really lacking in the color pink. You didn't tell me to dress up. I was in pink before, but you guys made me change. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym's mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, oh no, this is gonna be worse than Blaine's gym. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now, I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. Fairy types are brutal! Oh my gosh, and this is coming from someone who would raise ghost types in real life. Oh man. Now, let the gym mission begin. Battle with all your skill. At least I brought Corviknight. Oh, it really is a stage. You didn't tell me there was a dress code, Grams. Alright, okay, it's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. Oh, of course everything's in a heal ball because heal balls are pink. I'm gonna look so out of place with this big dark bird. Everybody's gonna bring cute, adorable fairy Pokemon, and I've brought Nevermore in here. I didn't know that Rookidee evolved into Corviknight at the beginning of the game, otherwise I would have named this bird Nevermore. Forget a move. 9100. The user shrouds itself in electricity and smashes into the target. It also damages the user a little. So, what do we got? Special attack and attack. Okay, so attack is good. I'll probably replace Spark then. Or should I do Tackle? No, I need Tackle for... I kind of want Tackle just for catching Pokemon. I am the goth kid at the prep party, which is also known as the entirety of my high school experience. Maybe I will just take Tackle. I don't know. Yes. We'll bring something else for Poke hunting. Bring out Slurpuff. Question. Do you know about fairy types' weaknesses? Steel types. Hence the big bird. That's right, one of the fairy type's weaknesses is the steel type. Oh, I wonder if it changes per battle. If that's the case, it won't be too bad. Not to mention I can just do that. Oh, that's right, I can always reteach it. I forget that's a new mechanic in this game. It used to be in order to change moves, you had to like dig up a heart scale and trade it into a certain guy, and it was a whole pain in the butt. If you stand your ground with everything you've got, it doesn't matter what's right or wrong. I see. I can't say what Miss Opal will think, but you've at least piqued my interest. I love that she's got her tea and everything. I'm the second trainer. Don't worry about the last question. Let's just keep moving forward. Yeah, back when heart scales were a limited commodity. Ooh. They were so difficult to get to. You had to farm specifically for them, and they weren't a super common drop, and they only came from certain Pokemon. Ooh. Unless you were doing competitive, it was kind of a why bother scenario. I usually found it Aromatis? I don't know who that is. I usually found it easier just to breed Pokemon moves than... Oh, I do remember you. You're the evolved form of the other bird. Question. What's the previous trainer's... Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention to that. And they made him like... Oh, no. Anetta and Annette. Great. My two weaknesses. Remembering people's names and my dyslexia. Just, I'm gonna close my eyes and pick one. Yes! Cool! I love that chat remembers and I don't. But I got it by sheer luck. 50-50 chance. It's a coin flip. To be cautious and wary, that's the trick to survival. Don't worry about right or wrong, just keep moving forward. You guys are giving me some really interesting mixed messages here. I'm next. I think you might have what it takes to become the fairy-type gym leader. Despite the complete lack of fairy Pokemon? I like ghost types. I'm like the exact opposite of a fairy-type gym leader. I'll take dark, ghost, or flying, please. gym would immediately become a new ghost-type gym. Well, I mean, there's the other ghost-type gym. I might just work there. They've got spinny teacups and everything. Question. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? How in the fresh heck am I supposed to know that? Omelet is the more realistic answer, but everybody here is obsessed with curry. I mean, I eat various things for breakfast. Breakfast to me doesn't have a rule for food. How are we supposed to know, lady? Like, realistically, I want to say omelets, but based on the game's motif, I want to say curry. But if I say curry, I feel like she'd be like, why do you think I eat curry for breakfast? Curry? Oh my, I actually prefer omelets, but you had no way of knowing that, I suppose. Lady! Lady, what the heck? And I take it out in one shot anyway, because that was a dumb question. It is sort of a trick question. Not even so much a trick question as just a cheap question. I play a strong trainer. I'm a method actor, so I became a trainer in real life too. We should be focusing on the gym challenge, but Miss Opal insisted on making this an audition. Like, in my heart it said omelet, but everybody here is obsessed with curry, and there is pineapple curry, so maybe? Anyway. Congratulations, you've successfully completed the gym mission. Now I wonder if you've met the standards of the gym leader. Would you like to immediately challenge the gym leader? Yes. Right, then head on in. Give my regards to the gym leader. These sneaky fairy Pokemon and these sneaky gym leaders, yeah. It is time. I'm probably pretty set for this because fairy types are weak to steel and fire, and I started with Corbunny, Corbunny, Corviknight and Scorbunny. So I'm probably going to be just fine. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handled those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. It looks like there's perfume ads around the arena for this one. I didn't really look at what the other ads were in the other gyms. I'll have to keep an eye on that for now. Wheezing? That doesn't look like a fairy type. I love that the arena is open on top too. You can see the forest. I am gonna trust my gut that you are fairy, even though you look nothing like a fairy. You're fairy! Wow! So Ponyta's not a fairy, but you are. Huh. Okay. About to send out Mile. I thought Mile was steel, or did they add fairy to it? They must have. Fire time? Not all fairies are sweet, I guess not. He just looks very industrial to be a fairy. Rapidash is fairy though? Oh. Do you know my nickname? The magic user or the wizard? We're gonna continue this trend into the fight? Wizard seems... like, wizard is always sort of masculine in my head, but, I mean, you could if you want to. So I'm gonna go magic user. Too bad. That's what I get. That's what I get. Okay, she has 4 Pokemon, so we'll have to save Dynamaxing for the last one. But you are Steel and Fairy, so a kick to the face should have hurt more than that, but... Hermione's final form. She's from Harry Potter. Maybe she's Hermione's final form. One more. Our speed is going up after all. So ironically, this is going to help us, even though she lowered one of our other stats. I could always use something like an X attack or an X special. If they're gonna keep throwing out these weird questions. About to send out Togekiss. Normal fairy or flying fairy? I'm gonna switch. Just to give myself a defense buff. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see Dynamax Togekiss just because I want to see the big puffy birdie. Fairy attacks just have damage to fire. Fairy isn't super effective against it. Oh. What's my favorite color? Pink, obviously. That's what I like to see in other people, but that's not what I like myself. Grandma! Oh, my favorite color is actually purple. I just make everyone else around me wear pink. Dang it. I'm gonna raise some stats here. We're still good. You can lower my special attack all you want, Grams. I never use it. You want a refund for taking this test? I didn't study for this pop quiz. This wasn't... You didn't say this was going to be on the test. It's about to send out Alcremie. Oh, this is where that Gigantamax comes in. I see. The morning tea is finally kicking in, and it's not a moment too soon. Alright, Dark versus Fairy. You've pushed me to my limits, Grams. It's time for our actual true types to come on through. This is why I did Home Claws. I wanted at least one little stat boost before I Dynamaxed. And Togekiss doesn't usually have strong attacks, so I figured like the good time to do it. It's more defense than anything. Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this. You look kind of like a Ghibli character. Doesn't she? Oh, it's heavy. I didn't think the ball would be heavy. And that is a whole cake. Are we gonna do it again? We did it again! Yes! I ruined the wedding cake. And that is why you stat boost. I'm sorry, I already burnt the cake. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with excellent Pokemon. Well, good try. Not bad at all. Still, not what I'm looking for. Great, I don't want the job anyway. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. Wait, are those her nails or is she wearing gloves? No, those are her nails. You can now catch Pokemon up to level 45. You won the battle, but failed the test. Yeah, kind of like school. Passed the class, failed the assignments. Anywho, take this TM with you too. Little bonus from this old lady. Draining Kiss. Fairy type. The user steals the target's HP with a kiss. The user's HP is restored by over half the damage taken by the target. So it's kind of like Mega Drain, but fairy type. Lastly, here's a little something for humoring me. This might help add a little more pink to you. Why do you make everybody dress in pink if you yourself don't like pink? Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. Love learning, hate school, exactly. You received a TM from leader Opal, yes? The next gym awaits you in Kirchester. Okay. She was really strong. Woo, you're something else, kid. Hold on now. There's something... Oh, maybe it's just the background sparkle. I thought it was like a treasure or something behind her. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. With pleasure. I have nothing else to do. They say two is company, after all. Okay, so that's the castle town.